Army commander given a 1-year service extension. National Drug Prevention Program initiated by President Maithripala Sirisena in Kandy. 153 houses in Colombo damaged following strong winds. US ramp up trade war with China. England and Croatia to battle it out for a spot in the World Cup finals.
Starting off with your lead story this afternoon, Co-Cabinet spokesperson Minister Dr. Rajasena Ratna said the Cabinet of Ministers have decided to implement the death penalty on those convicted of drug offences. Announcing the Cabinet decisions, Minister Sena Ratna said that 19 large-scale drug smugglers have been handed down the death sentence by court. Meanwhile, the Cabinet of Ministers, which convened yesterday, had also discussed on obtaining the active contribution of the Triforces to control the drug menace.
The police are providing a great service to curb the rapid spread of the drug menace in the country, at times obtaining the assistance of the police STF and the Triforces. The Cabinet of Ministers approved the joint proposal put forward by President Maithripala Sirisena as the Minister of Defence and Minister of Law and Order Ranjit Madhuma Bandara to draft a special provisions bill on drugs control to allow the Triforces to be actively involved in drug prevention to successfully curb the spread of drugs.
Ranjit Madhuma Bandara මැතිතුමා ඉදිරිපත් කරපු ඒකාබද්ධ යෝජනාවත් ඇමති මණ්ඩලය අනුමත කළා.
Up next is a bit of the shift on the climate here in Colombo. Several houses in Colombo and Dehiwala were damaged following strong winds that swept across the area this morning. Strong winds that affected Maharagama resulted in damages to several houses in the area as well. Our correspondent said that a number of incidents where trees had fallen on houses were reported in the area. Houses in Paduka Migoda were also damaged.
According to our correspondent, about 75 houses were damaged during the strong winds. The Divisional Secretary of Paduka also came in for an inspection of the area.
President Maithripala Sirisena, in his capacity as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, has granted a 1-year service extension to Lieutenant General Mahesh Sena Nayaka as the commander of the Sri Lankan Army. According to the Chief of Defence Staff, Admiral Ravindra Vijay Gunaratne, Lieutenant General Mahesh Sena Nayaka was due to retire from his position on the 19th of this month. Mahesh Sena Nayaka was appointed as the 22nd Commander of the Sri Lanka Army on the 27th of June 2017. The National Drug Prevention Program conducted by the Presidential Task Force on Drug Prevention will be held in Kandy today. The event will be attended by President Maithripala Sirisena as the chief guest.
The event is themed Matata Erehiva Pasalin Javayak. School students, members of civil organizations, state institutions and political representatives will attend the event.
A foreign national who attempted to smuggle a stock of gold into the country has been arrested at the Bandar Naika International Airport.
Customs media spokesperson Sunil Jayaratna said more than 3 kilograms of gold were found in the possession of the suspect. The gold has been valued at 19.1 million rupees.
Leader of the Janaseta Peramuna, Venerable Silaratna Thera, arrived at the police FCID today. Venerable Silaratna Thera arrived at the police FCID today to inquire into the progress of the investigation into the complaint filed by him on the bond scam.
Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe might be parting with Arjuna Mahendran now. This government came into power to nab the thieves, but no thieves were caught. No thieves were punished. The government of good governance has failed to punish them.
Some shocking news this morning. Sri Lanka's legal fraternity was saddened today by the news of the demise of President's Counsel Hemanta Varnakulasuriya.
Hemanta Varnakulasuriya had an intense and deep understanding of the law and its application. His fearless and outspoken views have by now become legendary, and Mr. Varnakulasuriya had the expertise and the passion to take issues of a national interest to the very boundaries of democratic debate without fear and without prejudice. Hemanta's outspoken nature, where he never hesitated to call a spade, didn't appear to augur well in the role as Sri Lanka's representative as ambassador of Italy and the Vatican. However, he served his country extremely well, and his passion for all matters legal was matched only by his passion for patriotism and his firm belief in one country, one nation, with an equitable playing field for all. Hemanta Varnakulasuriya never shied away from giving his expert legal opinion on many contentious national issues, and his contribution to criminal law will be appreciated by generations to come as Sri Lanka prepares to traverse and face the myriad of challenges ahead. His final rites will be conducted this Saturday.
Members of 20 trade unions consisting of state sector executives will carry out a trade union action today by taking sick leave.
The trade union action will be conducted citing several issues, including the decision reached to increase the benefits of executive attached to the legal sector, violating policies of salaries. Chairman of the Joint Committee on Executive Officers' All-Island Services, Dr. Nimal Karunasiri, said several executive officers in the public sector have been subject to injustice as a result. When Newsfirst inquired the Secretary of the Ministry of Public Administration, Management and Law, Padmasiri Jayamana, he said the attention of the government has been drawn towards the increasing benefits of all officers in executive levels. He added that a study on the matter is being done at present.
A project to provide clean drinking water was vested with the public in Damodara 6 months ago. The beneficiaries of the water project, however, staged a protest opposite the site of the water project today.
According to our correspondent, close to 100 area residents staged the demonstration. Uva Provincial Councillor Samantha Vidyaratna and the Uva Provincial Opposition Leader arrived at the site of the protest. The group dispersed after the opposition leader of the Uva Provincial Council promised to provide swift solutions to those who lost their land as a result of the project.
Wildlife officers managed to successfully complete an operation to drive out a group of elephants in Suryawava Hambantota.
Elephants regularly roam in Kunuwala, Madunagala. There have been a number of instances where the wild elephants had damaged property in the area and even harmed human lives. Wildlife officers drove out 4 elephants into the reserve during the operation that was launched at 8 last night. The operation launched by the wildlife officers lasted for 10 hours.
Do you want to contribute to Sri Lanka's progress? Do you want to do something to help our people? Do you want to be part of a movement that is inspiring a nation? You waited long enough. Your moment has arrived.
Gammadda, one force. Let's do it. Sri Lanka. Coming soon.
And that's all the news we've got for you this afternoon. To follow details of these stories and more, you can log on to our award-winning website, www.newsfirst.lk. I'm Charlene Benedict for the Newsfirst team. Your latest news update will come your way at 1:55. Good day.